Hello, welcome back, Sisters Unfiltered Opinions. I know we've been in a hiatus for a while, but hopefully we're back and get back on track. Tonight we're missing Serenity. She sends us her love. She's still working. Uncle Sam still needs her. But ladies, introduce yourselves.
Alex.
Cash money.
All right. Well, let's get into tonight's topic. It's Black History Month, and Blackness has been giving it to us all month. But the one I want to talk about first is Miss Reesa Teesa. Baby.
So background information for people who might not know.
Hey, they've been living under a rock if they don't know who Reesa Teesa is.
So basically, Reesa Teesa has given us a 50, I guess, what is it, episode of playlist on TikTok. And basically she's discussing her life.
What's the title?
Oh, who the F did I marry? But anyway, so she has given us this inside scoop on her marriage relationship to Mr. Legion.
Mm-hmm.
So background on Legion, she got that name. I guess it's the person that someone that's in the Bible who is deceitful. I need to research that. I never heard of him till
come on, first lady.
So right. I do need to research that. But Mr. Legion, and who has been identified as, I think his name is Jerome McCoy, aka Legion, aka Rome McCoy. And it happened right here in South. No, in Southwood, in Clayton County, which is not too far from me. But baby,
ATL, Georgia.
Baby,
yeah. If it was gonna happen anywhere, that's the place.
I have a story to tell on my Legion too, but you know that's a different tale.
Wait, who was this story about?
You know, the one crazy that was from New York.
Ooh. No, but to be honest, though,
I'm thinking. Wait, is that who I'm thinking?
Oh, go ahead and say it.
Don't say no name.
Did he had a other woman?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay, then. And let me tell you, Kelly, he could cry on the drop of a dime and be snotty, and he ain't did shit. It's a story for everything.
I had a similar encounter with someone. Mine wasn't as long. It wasn't to the level that hers was. And I was going to say, if people are being honest about it, they've encountered someone like that. The level into which that the depths of which he did it may not be that, you know. In my case, it didn't even go on 90 days. It got caught. But still, yeah, you know, she admitted that she was desperate, but the reality is the situations that occurred are not out the norm. Anybody could have been. I mean, shit, the nigga was producing damn documents. I mean, he forged documents. So if you not in, I will admit, the fact that she carried on so long, she probably should have did some investigating. But if it's early on and he's telling you stuff, you're not necessarily going to investigate everything to the detail. Oh, he said he got money in the bank. He showed me. You ain't going to think he was paying the bills. So you're not going to think, okay, he really don't have no money in the bank.
Right.
Some of this stuff, I mean, I think people need to give her grace because the reality is, so the majority of us have been in some type of situation, like I said, maybe not to that level, but we've encountered a liar, a manipulator, to, you know, we just might not let it carry on as long. In some instances, some people probably let it carry on for longer. But
I will say,
that's the shit women got to deal with in the damn dating pool. It's piss.
Right.
And poop. Shit. Niggas, why you lying? Let's start there. Why you lying? Why you lying?
Because there's somebody out there that he wouldn't have had to lie to.
Exactly.
And he's
but they don't like
still
it.
lying.
That just ain't right. Like that's just not right. Like it
He
takes
wake
away the
up.
joy in the situation for them to be honest.
He
They
woke up
want
and
to be.
said the
I feel like
sky
at
was
some points they
purple.
be wanting to be deceitful. Like
His intent, he said the sky was purple, and you gonna believe him? The sky is purple. Like, what the hell? There's no rhyme or reason to the lie. Like, I saw something she said that she felt like he got off on hyping her up to be disappointed.
Right. And they probably do.
And that's a true statement. People do that. Anybody can do that.
Right.
But people
I'm
definitely
like,
do that.
And that's what I'm saying. Why people clowning her, it just don't have to be a romantic relationship that those type of things happen. Those can happen in other type of relationships.
My thing is, sometimes we as women, we want to downgrade a woman. Like, oh, you got to know your worth. You got to know this. We've all fallen victim to some type of form of manipulation, some type of lie, something. Like, own up to what you can't learn and grow by saying, oh,
when you know right. When you know better, you
own up. When you know better, you do better. And don't hide it. Your story may help another woman out.
And that's what she said was her reason for coming forward. She didn't want nobody else to experience that. But in the same token of the series, she did take accountability for where she went wrong at, because she kept telling herself the stuff was presented in her face, but she said she kept telling herself, well, he ain't got no reason to lie. He ain't lied thus far. So, you know what I'm saying? And again, to that point, at that point in time, she didn't have a reason to discount what he said. Like I said, he was paying the bill. So why would she think he didn't have the money to do the other stuff if he was paying the bills? And this was in the midst of COVID. So it wasn't like people were going outside all like that. I mean, I don't think she should have married him afterwards, but I mean, she definitely had some missteps.
Baby, when he wouldn't come pick me up from that hospital, I believe he would have
I'd have been done with his
motherfucking house.
Right. I'd have been done with him right then.
I probably would have kicked him out and let him came back, but
had you waiting at the hospital for you. And first of all, you couldn't be there for me to get this done after this happened, and then you're gonna make me wait for 3 hours, and I was only supposed to be there. Yeah, I'd have probably been done. Hell, I know I was done with my ex-husband after I got pregnant in the labor and delivery. So I mean, that was the downfall of us. I looked at him different after that. So I mean, yeah. I mean, but again, every woman's level and what they gonna tolerate is different. It's just, man, I didn't know what the hell that lady was gonna say when she kept going. I'm like, this is crazy.
Right. How far have you gotten into Alex? Not at all.
5 minutes.
Oh, shit.
You're missing a great story. It is like.
So what do you think about the people that said that it was fake and she made it up? And all that, even though the other two chicks done came forward and people have corroborated what she said, some people,
that's a lot of making up. That's what I would say.
Some people feel like they doing it for the money, because he was out there talking about he got a Netflix special about
but
it.
How did he get a Netflix special when it ain't even 16 days? He said, oh, we on day 16. That nigga is butt ass crazy.
Yeah, he a liar. He lies so much that he start to believe his own lies.
Like he got on there and said whatever. They went to counseling and he broke up with her because he called her cheating with Bradley.
Honey, let me tell you, he's something special.
That is a mental disorder. Ain't pathological liar. That's a mental. I'm not a mental.
Yeah, he got a problem. He definitely got a diagnosis.
See, or he should, if he ain't already got one. He should.
So wait, I could chime in on this though. Did y'all see what y'all think of Charlamagne saying big back girls be desperate?
He need to shut his ass up, because Charlamagne be sassy on a regular basis. He got something to say about everything that he don't got to say. Sir, you ain't like even all that yourself. Have been
desperate before if they want something bad enough.
Exactly.
What wrong with the big men?
Big men too. But it's some men too, so I don't even think
men too. Like it
so
don't have nothing to do with your back
Charlamagne
being
need
big
to
to be
shut the
desperate.
hell up. Shut the hell up and worry about what he got going on. Be quiet. He out there body shaming somebody. He ain't got a perfect 10. Sit your ass down somewhere.
Right.
I'm just saying.
Exactly.
But the dude, so now the thing about it is that when you look at the dude, though, it's just like, ooh, he must have really been talking that talk. Did she say his intimacy? Did she enjoy being intimate with him?
She didn't say that, but you got to think too, how he look now, everybody changed. I mean, what the pictures that they put out now don't necessarily mean that's how he presented himself to her. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Even if people don't think he's attractive, I don't think he presented himself in the manner that
I don't think he's ugly. I don't think he's ugly at all.
Yeah, I'm not saying he's ugly. Just that one picture I saw of him, I was just like.
But I'm just saying, I don't think he presented himself to her the way he I mean, I could be wrong because I wasn't there, but it just, the way she's describing everything doesn't seem like that's how he presented himself.
Yeah. Right. So with back to the intimacy thing, she said that once they married, it fell off. And she was wondering why. And what?
But that's because he was with Peaches.
Right.
Now who was Peaches?
Peaches was somebody who was paying to whack him off.
That $40 job. You know they say you give it out for $40, Alex.
I mean, yeah, but so what did he even marry her for? Did she give him money?
No.
Like what was he gaining by being with her?
Well, apparently he was homeless.
Right.
Because she never did verify that he had the apartment where he was staying at. She never did say she went to it. She just said she didn't want to quarantine in his studio apartment.
I think she went there. I think she did go there.
The way he presented it was like he just moved, like he had just been here transferring and he was trying to get a house and all of that. That was the way he presented to her.
Now, here's the other crazy thing. Every morning he got up, he allegedly would have a whole conversation by himself.
And the phone was like this. Wasn't nobody on the damn phone. He just talking like somebody on the phone, but ain't nobody. And I'm like, that's crazy as hell. Not that she should have been ear hustling to hear a voice.
So how did she know that he wasn't talking to nobody?
She found that out after the fact. That's what she said. That is for an entire year and a half. He was getting up every morning, perfect, like he was talking to his brother, and wasn't no damn body on the phone. He creating conversations with himself. Hey, yeah, you called me? Oh, yeah, you want to tell her hi? Oh, he said, John said hi. Hi, John. She said hi. He perpetrating, but ain't nobody on the phone. Perpetrating phone call. I said, damn.
Why? Like, why? So you said she found out about this after the fact. Who told her? How did she find out?
The brother. She started piecing stuff together. If she would not have changed jobs and had to do a background check and noticed that he put a different social down than the social security number she ran, she wouldn't have found out all this stuff. That's how.
Wait, so what you mean put a different social, like who got a different job? You said she got a different job.
So I'm backing up. So originally when they got married, on the marriage license or certificate, whatever, the application, he put down a social. She memorized it and went and did a background check. Nothing came up, which was probably her woman intuition. Something's not right. Mm-hmm. But when she went to go check it, there was nothing there. So she was like, maybe I'm wrong, And then so she wanted to switch jobs. And in that, she had to do a background check and it needed her spouse information. And so he gave her his real social. Mm-hmm. And she checked it. And that's when she found out, he Mr. Legion criminal is not who he presented himself to be.
What all was on the background check?
He had been jailed. He was impersonating an officer. He had been married twice. He never lived in California. He didn't go to the school he said he went to.
Just a fucking liar.
Like his whole, everything he told her unraveled.
Did she question him about it immediately, or she gave him some time?
She researched. She went and did her she went and did an open records request. When she found out that the wife is here in Georgia. It was not in California. She pulled the divorce decree, had the lady phone number on there, and she gave her a phone call. And that's woman to woman. What was up with him?
What the wife say? The ex-wife?
Run.
Yeah, basically she told her to run.
She wouldn't go into detail. She wanted to keep that personal. But she did
well,
say
she said
that
she want to be a part of it. And she said, if you reaching out to me, then it's as bad as what you think, or it's worse than what you think, is basically what she told her.
And then so as she did her investigation and found out that, let's back it up. He also lied and said that his ex-wife's daughter died of COVID.
He was all the way just foul.
Like this right here, he needs to be put in a nut house, a mental institution, or something. But
he's killing folks off. He killing folks off that ain't even dead.
Now, what was the purpose of him saying that though?
You gotta ask Legion.
Right. We never did.
I did look up what Legion in the Bible was.
What is it?
It says, so it's in Mark 5:1-13. So it says he finds the man is possessed by a multitude of demons who give the collective name of Legion. So it's not just one demon, it's mass demons.
And that makes
the collective name of Legion. And it says, fearing that Jesus will drive them out of the world and into the abyss, they beg him instead to cast them into a herd of pigs on a nearby hill, which he does. The pigs then rush into the sea and are drowned.
I just don't know. But fast forward after that, she kicked him out of the house. She told him to leave, get his shit, and go. He left, and I guess he went to, where's he from? Philadelphia. He had some people there. He's not originally from there. I think his people just moved there. He's originally from Augusta. But when he went there, he told them that he called her cheating.
Just like a, you know what? Just like a ninja.
Gotta flip the story.
And that's a narcissist right there. That's a true narcissist trait right there. Telling the people that don't know the whole story, you put the blame back on them. True narcissist trait.
Right. And so I guess his family wanted to know what really happened. So the cousin reached out, and then she was like, he would have a conversation with his brother. She was like, his brother wants to hurt him. His brother don't even like him. He has a twin brother who, I guess this is the twin brother story that he's been vicariously living off of. I mean,
stuff that he was telling her really did happen to his twin brother.
Probably not, because his twin brother nobody deals with him because he's been lying for years. But please go back and listen to it. How he had them house hunting for a house that he knew they would never get. Had them test driving cars.
I heard about that part. No, I heard about all of that part.
Just a mess.
I heard about all of those things.
But why go through all that trouble? You the VP of a company. Work to aspire to be that person instead of lying about it. But
that part. All of that part.
Yeah, that's
you would think because you put all that effort into lying, and you could go out there and do it for real. Like hell, he was a hell of a storyteller, creating falsifying documents. You doing all that?
Yeah, go write a book, nigga.
You could do that in real life. Something.
Go write a book, like for real. Write a book.
That's how you know something wrong with him, because it's like you putting all this energy into being deceitful and scamming people, and you can go out here and make an honest living. If you that talented, you can make an honest living.
Be an author, because he really authored his book.
Okay. He's so good. A hell of an imagination.
But I guess that's enough for Reesa. But let's move it along. Black History Month. To Love Is Blind. I don't know if you guys been watching it. You were tasked to watch Love Is Blind.
I watched it. You owe me $7 for Netflix. I watched it since I had to subscribe because I don't have Netflix.
So I want to discuss. Alice hadn't watched it either. I don't know how we're going to discuss this.
Tell me, I can still discuss. You want to know what I watched yesterday? I watched Abbott Elementary. We can talk about that.
I don't watch that. I didn't watch that.
That's not what the people want to discuss.
I know. I'm just saying it's good though. They want to talk about Gregory, Eddie, and what's her name? Kiss. Anyway, go ahead.
So the black couple on Love Is Blind is Eddie and Clay.
Yeah.
When I say they corny together, they kind of quirky and
corny.
They
are not corny. I think Clay's a walking red flag.
That's what I was gonna say. So that's what I was gonna say. The first and second episode, when he went off on her because she told him about the other dude, I'm like, this dude is full of his ego. I felt like he was gaslighting her and manipulating the situation.
Exactly. I don't know. He just seemed weird to me. Something is off about him.
His ego is a problem. Like because even when he went back to the lounge to talk to the guys, she told me it's somebody else. Did she see me? Ain't no other competition. I should be the only guy. What did she see between me and him? That's how he was something that his ego was over the top. And I'm like, he ain't even all that cute.
I'm about to say, I don't think if this is who I think it is, I don't think he all that.
He looks like a cornball. Like maybe he was like, not to be funny, like maybe he wasn't the popular guy or the guy that people talk to in school, and then he done matured and got a glow up and he feeling himself. That's how he comes off to me. You know, the ugly duckling that turned into a swan and he can't handle that. That's how he came off. Like he was really feeling himself. I can't believe she gonna tell me about somebody else. It's supposed to be me. That was episode 1 and 2, and I was like, oh, I don't even like him because he a mess.
This season 6.
It is.
Yeah.
His name Clay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not. I'm looking at him. I'm trying to see what I think about his look. I mean, he's not
ugly. He's not bad okay, looking. But oh my God, the way he's like, I don't know how far you made it, Kelly. Have you made it to when they went to the after the pod or whatever?
Yeah, and they went out to the beach. Yeah.
Yeah, he's kind of just weird to me. Like very, very weird. I don't get it.
So she's in a love triangle with Matthew.
Not really, because Matthew is another. I don't know. He told AD and another chick the same story.
The same thing. That's the one he told the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then when the chick left, he went to go find that chick. I don't know.
What do you think about old girl saying she looked like Megan Fox? Now they are odd couple too. I feel like they're an odd couple because she's very insecure. She comes off very insecure. The way she keeps questioning him. He picked you. Why are you worried about if he went back to the other girl? She ain't there.
Both of them are walking red flags. Yeah, they are not.
I'm like, oh my God.
I don't think he's into her, and he keep lying to her.
And then AD is supposed to be her friend, and you made me feel uncomfortable because you complimented her booty. She went all the way very left for them not to have discussed her insecurities before that. Because I don't remember seeing them discuss her being insecure. So she popped off on him, and he looked like a deer in the damn headlights. Like, what did I do? I thought you said that was your friend. I was talking to her.
And she kept going on and on. But I want you to hear me. I want you to validate me. What?
Yeah. She was.
I don't know. Do y'all think that they be acting, or y'all think it's really what they be feeling like?
Real life. I think it's real life. Now, do they be acting to probably get on the show and get their views up? And
did you see the one dude? Did you see the one dude? What is it? Jeremy.
Oh,
was engaged. Said he supposed to was living with somebody before he went on the show
and was engaged. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, damn. Now that's the part that had me. I'm like, you went on the show, but it is a reality show, and they do hire on some of these shows actors, or you got to be in the in crowd or whatever. But man, yeah, Taylor, you got me watching some crazy shit.
Girl, it is. It was. I'm so ready for Wednesday, so I can see what else going to go on. I can't wait.
I'm like that.
And hopefully Alice will go look at it, because Abbott Elementary. Okay, I'll watch it.
I'm gonna watch it. I'll watch it this week.
So what else is hot? Let's see what else. I don't know. Have y'all seen Cam Newton fight? They tried to jump on Cam Newton. Baby,
no,
what were y'all thinking?
Oh my gosh.
Folks' level of entitlement is real high right now.
Because I heard, different stories, but the story said that he was trying to break somebody up, and then somebody came up behind him
and sneaked him.
Yeah, and then he was still like,
yeah, I couldn't see. So on the video, I don't know what went on, but somebody did come up behind him, hit him. Next thing you know, he slung one person with one arm. He had somebody in the headlock. He had somebody hit. What the hell were y'all thinking? That's a big ass dude. And y'all couldn't even take him down. So you know what they say? They deserve donkey of the day, like Charlotte. And then Charlamagne, donkey of the day.
Yeah.
On the Sunday. Charlamagne give him donkey of the day?
Yeah.
Serenity needs to be here, because y'all know Club Shay Shay been popping too. So everybody been,
what y'all think about Desi saying that his first girl wasn't really down for him? And I don't agree with that. It's the same thing as acrimony. How Taraji was with that man all them years, but then she just couldn't take it no more. But she was with that man a long time. And it's like, you just continue to now see, mind you, Taraji and acrimony, she might not have my mama always say that her sisters is the ones that forced her hand. Like, if her sisters wouldn't have been her ear, she would have stayed married to that man, and maybe she would have reaped the benefits of everything. But because they was in her ear, like pressing on her and stuff.
And you gotta think they was in her ear from day one, essentially.
And it took her a long time. How long was they married in the movie?
I don't forget.
They was married good 20-some years, I felt like.
Yeah.
But see, I got me losing my train of thought. But either way, like you to walk away from something and then see that happen, that's a traumatizing thing to go through and experience. And of course, you're gonna feel like, why didn't I get that? Why not?
But since we're on Shay Shay, let's go back to a few weeks ago with Monique.
We didn't talk about that?
No, we didn't talk about Monique. Well, she corroborated some of what Kat said, and vice versa.
I don't know about that.
I'm talking about her parenting.
Oh, with her son?
Yes.
I don't know. So I'm gonna say this: she got her twins. They got the boys now, and it's the ones that's still at the house. People don't always get it right with their older kids.
Right. I know somebody that they was that said to me, this was some years ago though, their parents had 2 kids, and they said they felt, them being the firstborn, they said they felt like they was the trial and error kid. Like, they did everything right with the sibling, but I was the test kid.
And you know what? They be right, because I was a parent at 16, and what the hell did I know at 16 trying to raise a child? So you have time to tweak things once you get older and to do things better. But my thing with Monique is they take no ownership into what they do. They're always wanting to be right instead of taking ownership. You don't. And then why does your husband have to be involved?
In
And
everything.
he does. What the fuck is this man telling you that he always? Okay, granted, I don't have a husband, but he's not going to be in my ear like that.
And
Because
she talked about that too. She talked about that too. Like people don't know what a healthy marriage looks like and what
that's
a
not a healthy marriage. I cannot say that's a healthy marriage because one, if it was healthy, why would he get you on y'all look live and you talk about your son like that? You allow him to say, oh, because I'm friends with his daddy, he called me uncle, but I call him, but me as his wife call him daddy. He's not your damn daddy. He's your husband. Where is that healthy at? That makes me mad. And then, like,
folks be out here calling their man daddy and zaddy and all of that.
I can see if you in bed, you be like, oh, daddy, oh, daddy.
Not for the world, though. Not for the world. And she just do it too much.
Right.
And I don't know, man. That relationship don't sit well with me, but that ain't none of my business.
She is a comedian, y'all. Y'all know she got to give some comic relief. She is a comedian.
I don't think
that ain't got nothing to do with that calling that man daddy, though.
And then he has to be in everything. If you want a relationship with your son and you're doing what you're supposed to do and you gave him money, it's not about the money. That's not what you did. When they listen to somebody, they listen to respond, not listen to understand. Right. And so that's their issue. You got to listen to understand, and not always be on the defense. Yeah, I mean, I love her as a comedian, but as a outside person wanting to bash everybody, whatever you got going on, the world don't need to know. Like, we as Black people, we know how to tear each other down faster than anybody. These white folks, I don't know what they do, but I rarely see them out there talking about somebody stole my stuff, and I don't know.
So what's the difference between what she did and what Kat did? What's the difference?
I don't agree with what Kat did.
You don't? We talked about what Kat did, right? You ain't
we did, and I did not agree with him.
Oh, that's right, because you was mad about your boy Ricky Smith.
Not just that, but
I'm messing with you.
It come off as being I don't know. You can air your grievances, but to the extent of it going on and on, it becomes excessive. It's become like, what's wrong with you?
Well, Kat said his piece, and he ain't really said much. Kat toured, so
Kat did that. You know what he may have done is because I hear he doing numbers. So genius move.
I about to say he touring.
Genius move, Kat.
He started the year off strong. You hear me? That was like, what day was it? Was it just within the first week of January? Didn't that happen?
It was.
Yeah.
It seemed like a bang bang.
I love
He gonna be feeling after this. Once his tour over with, he probably gonna be back in the house somewhere.
But like the people they say funny, I think Cat Williams funny. Let me tell you, Steve Harvey's not funny at all. Y'all listen to the morning show. He's loud, and loud is not funny.
Mm-hmm.
Now he may be funny to somebody else. Huh?
I ain't listened to the morning show in a minute.
I hadn't listened to it in a minute either, but I started listening to it because he got loud, and it does not be funny at all.
I don't know if I ever thought Steve Harvey was funny. Me personally,
I don't either. I don't think
the Entertainer he's funny to me.
I think Cedric's funny.
I felt like Bernie Mac was the best out of all.
Oh yeah, Bernie Mac. Oh, definitely.
I think DL is funny in some regards.
DL is a smack talker. He was always, DL was always, I remember DL from Comic View, and he stays snapping on people in the audience.
Right.
On Comic View. So, yeah, that's why I remember
think they all had a different, what they want to choose to joke about or jones you about.
Right,
so
but
it comes off different.
But how, as a comedian, you can say somebody else is not funny? Like, what's the little short man name?
Kevin Hart. I don't think Kevin Hart.
I don't think Kevin's funny either.
I think he's good. I think he know how to give you good one-liners, but I don't think he's
like pineapples. You know, I like that. So I mean, so how can you? I mean, because to West pineapples. You know,
no.
It's. I mean, what's good to one person may not be good. So why bash each other? You don't see singers out here talking about, well, Mariah Carey can't sing. She probably can't.
They threw some shade back in the day.
Back in the day, they used to try to make it seem like her and Whitney had beef.
Right. They threw some
and
shade.
See, Mariah's voice is different now too, but then at the end, Whitney's voice was different too. Their voices have both changed.
Right. I just want to know, can we all get together as Black people? You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
We should be able to, but
like, Kumbaya, my Lord.
I got something that I did watch this weekend. I can tell you because I was on Netflix. I watched Leave the World Behind. I know I'm late watching it, but I just want to say it pissed me off. That's all I want to say.
Kelly, watch Leave the World Behind. You'll be pissed off too. That the way it ended. Then they say the Barack and Michelle produced it or something.
Do I need to be? I don't need to be an angry Black woman.
They need to stick to running the country
like that, but I was just mad.
You know, I mean, mad. they've been doing stuff for forever since it's Black History Month. I mean, folks been doing stuff to us since forever. And like I had to explain to my kids, you know, people only do stuff to you when you're a threat to them or you're their competition. You ain't checking for nobody that you don't feel is your competition or that's beneath you. I said, so the reason they up in chaos, they truly know what we're capable of. The bad part is we don't know what we're capable of. Some of us don't know what we're capable of. And when people try to tell you come from queens and kings and this rich ancestry, they don't want to feed into that. They don't want to believe that. Like you killing people for clout, but you're gonna go sit your ass in the jail for the rest of your life. For what?
It makes
no sense.
No. And it don't just affect you, it affects everybody. I would like to think one day we'll get to a world where we are cohesive. I don't believe it's gonna be in our lifetime, but it's just sad that the conversations we have to have with our kids. Y'all have Black boys, but at the same time, you still have to have that conversation with the girls. I remember telling my oldest when she was younger, you can't do the stuff them little non-Melanie kids do because they gonna label you. They can get away with doing these things. They're going to label you. And you don't want that label or stigma on you. And I said, and it has nothing to do with about you really being away. It's all because of the color of your skin, something you cannot change.
Right.
And it's like, I don't care what they say. You teach hatred. You teach racism. And for some reason, we can't get our stuff together. We are the only group of people that cannot come together as a collective. Cannot come together as a collective.
Right. Oh, and if y'all hear my grandbaby in the background crying, I'm a grandmother.
Yeah. That's why we ain't been recording. She's been slacking. She's been fulfilling
her other duties. Being a grandmother.
She's been fulfilling her other duties. I'm playing. She's a grandmother.
Yeah, it was a long.
Is that your name? Is you grandma? What's your name?
I am Mimi. Okay. And let me tell you, we went into the hospital Wednesday night and she was not discharged till Sunday afternoon, late Sunday afternoon. She had him Friday, February the 9th. Came in at a whopping 7 pounds, 1 ounce. After pushing for 2 hours. Jesus.
She did it though.
But she did it. Congratulations.
And now y'all got a baby in the house screaming and hollering.
Yeah, and I hear now. And I'm gonna go pick him up.
Oh Lord. Pray for her and the baby to not be picked up every 5 seconds.
Yes.
Right.
So
Pray for the baby to
we
not get picked up every 5
week?
seconds.
Next
I think
time,
it's your turn, Kelly, to lead us next week. What you got for us?
Is everybody gonna be able to show up?
Well, I'll be here.
We love Serenity. Serenity is a hard working honey.
I'm just saying, you know, our schedules have been recap. We know we've been on a break, but yeah, our schedules have been not aligning the way they need to align.
Right.
Excuse me. It ain't my turn. It's Alex and Serenity's turn to host.
It's your turn.
It's your turn. You did my turn when we first came back, and then I
don't know. I don't remember who the people.
I get you some topic, but baby, I be on everything now. I sit there and hold my grandbaby and watch TV.
Well, BMF come back on Friday.
It sure do. I'm ready for BMF.
I probably go watch BMF.
I sent some topics. Y'all need to go look at them other things. I sent us some topics, but yeah, baby.
Right. Well, let me recap real quick. If you haven't went and listened to Reesa Teesa's story, go out and listen to it. It's out on TikTok. Reesa, Reesa, Teesa. I think Teesa. Go listen to her story. You don't have to be looking at her. You can put your AirPod in, your headphones on, and just go out and listen to her. She has a story to tell. I think it's a wonderful story, getting it out there to people. It happens to everybody. A lot of women, maybe even men too. Men tell your story too. Ladies, got anything you want to add before we go?
Peace and blessings to everyone.
She said peace and blessings. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and share. That's all I got.
All righty, ladies. Again, we missing Serenity. She missed a great show tonight. Maybe she'll join us next week. We don't know.
Put that Miss America way down. Lord have mercy.
But we'll be back. We may take a little small hiatus. We got a lot of things going on. Kelly, baby, is an awesome Cash Money. Baby is an awesome dancer out there doing her thing.
Yes.
So
we like it. Life is lifing right now.
Life is lifing for us. So give us grace, please. Don't write us off this yet.
Go back and watch some other episodes. You can recap and laugh. Give us some comments, some feedback. Yeah, we're gonna try to
absolutely. And actually, if you want to be a guest, with Serenity going, hey, we'll bring you on. But like I said, guys, y'all have a good night.
Catch y'all again.
Good night.
See you next time. Deuces.
Deuces.